Hello, Times Crossword, let's go. Poor, cutting short, stag party. Nope. Given assurance from public library, order in a book. No. Well, yes, I think this is aplomb. So I think aplomb means given assurance. Public library is PL, the abbreviation. Order is OM, short for order of merit. In a book, in A, and then B, the abbreviation for book. Type of solid fish, almost. Not about to be caught. So, type of solid could be a reference to a geometric shape. Fish, almost. Nope. Conspiracy of silence breaks at Rome. This is omerta. So omerta is a conspiracy of silence, and then breaks is an anagram indicator for at Rome. Decline appointment, keeping outside, but dropping by. Nope. Confine confusion in magic diagram. Wow, confusion sometimes refers to pi, P-I. Magic could be an anagram of diagram. So, is there a word meaning confine, which is pi inside an anagram of diagram? Nope, not that I can see. Judges restricted choice of dessert. Choice of dessert could be wordplay suggesting it's a dessert or another dessert. But I'm not getting that. Poorly dressed, apparently, in Old Kingdom. Nope. Secret police having initially hunted for one secret store. This is stash. Secret police is Stasi, the secret police, I think, of East Germany. Initially hunted is the initial letter of hunted. For instead of one I. So Stasi with H instead of I gives stash, which is a secret store. Woman, Verdi heroine, who loses her head. Wow. Nope, not getting that. Proclaimed aim to cuddle cat. Proclaimed could be a homophone indicator, meaning that what we write in sounds like, but is spelled differently to a word meaning aim. Person taking in hospital Bible, showing proper demeanor. This is behaving. So person is being, taking in hospital, H, the abbreviation, Bible, AV, short for authorized version, a version of the Bible. That gives behaving, which means showing proper demeanor. Now, does this be help? Revolutionary task, acquiring current home. No, it doesn't. Sadly, unloved me, is no one ever to be in my arms. I wonder if this is Venus de Milo. So I think sadly is an anagram indicator for unloved me is. That's certainly the right number of letters. And the Venus de Milo, I think, is a statue whose arms were broken off a long time ago. Therefore, no one ever could be in Venus de Milo's arms because Venus doesn't have any. But have I spelt, is this E correct. So Venus unloved me is has two E's. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm confident that's right. Nervous, holding forth in loud, aggressive manner. Nope. Radio is crook. Wow, nice clue. Very concise, but no idea how it works at the moment. Joint, freer after manipulation if energy put in. So after manipulation certainly looks like an anagram indicator for freer. Energy is usually E. So an anagram of freer about E giving a joint. Yeah, that gives reefer, which is a joint in the drug sense. Object to name having to be changed around. Nope. With no end of space, looks for oil that may be on one's estate. One's estates. So an estate could be a reference to an estate car. Well, lots of things can be on a car. So I'm not getting that. Street musician after endless wild party, more annoyed to secure no date. I think no date might be ND, in which case the definition is at the beginning of the clue. So either street or street musician. Tricky because after also looks like part of the wordplay. I shall return. Organise meat to be cooked for unconventional household. This is ménage à trois. So, to be cooked is an anagram indicator for organise meat. That gives ménage à trois, which is an unconventional household because it's a household of 3 rather than 2. Puzzle as small irritants overthrown sheep. Yeah, this is tangram. So a tangram is a puzzle involving putting shapes together. Small irritant is a gnat. Overthrown is a reversal indicator. And then sheep is ram. Choice includes a base metal or precious one. This is platinum. So choice is plum, a choice job, a plum job. Includes a base metal, tin. That gives platinum, which is a precious metal. Twist, flipped over new, cocktail ingredient. Wow, no. Back in first part of post-lunch period. Yeah, this is aft. Aft means back, and the post-lunch period is the afternoon, and the first part of that is aft. Agency, arresting scoundrel, a chirpy type. This is cicada, maybe properly pronounced differently, but agency is CIA, an agency in America. Arresting or containing scoundrel, cad. That gives cicada, which is an insect, hence a chirpy type. Well, it's an insect which makes a noise, hence a chirpy type. Core, put up for such corrective treatment. Yeah, I think this is remedial. So, corps refers to REME, a corps in the British Army, the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, I think. Put up is Pour is R-E-M-E. Put is laid. Up is reversal indicator. That gives remedial, which means corrective treatment. A boy always safe with cooking equipment. Yeah, I think this is Peter Pan. Yes, a boy always is Peter Pan because Peter Pan never grew up. Safe is Peter. This is a common crosswording usage. One of the definitions of Peter is a safe. I've never heard it used, but it's used a lot in crosswords. With cooking equipment, with pan. Twist, flipped over, new, cocktail ingredient. Yeah, this is prawn. So twist is warp, flipped over is reversal indicator, new is N, the abbreviation. That gives prawn, which is a cocktail ingredient because you can have prawn cocktail as a dish. So where to now? Decline appointment, keeping outside, but dropping by. No, not getting that. I'm not sure what I've looked at and what I haven't. I was going to start again from 1 across, but I don't think I've looked at 25, except I have. Yeah, I'm going to start from 1 across, so 11 minutes down. Poor, cutting short, stag party. Yeah, this is hard up. Hard up means poor. Stag is heart, H-A-R-T. Cutting short means without its last letter. And then party is DUP, the Democratic Union Party, a political party in Northern Ireland. Confine, confusion in magic diagram. Okay, well, my earlier idea of pi in an anagram of diagram is shot out of the water because there's no E in that. So confine could be pent. Confusion. Yeah, let me put this in and then explain. So confine could be pent, but it could also be pen. Confusion is tangle. That gives pentangle, which is a magic diagram. I think it's a diagram with supposed magical properties. Street musician. After endless wild party, more annoyed to secure no date. Well, if no date is ND, it may appear here. And an organ grinder is a street musician. So, street musician is the definition. After endless wild party. Yeah, wild party is orgy. So an endless orgy would be one without its final letter. And we're told that after orgy, without its last letter, we've got more annoyed, which is angrier, to secure no date, to secure ND. Fantastic. Now the puzzle's been cut in half in terms of connection. So let me have a look at the bottom right. With no end of space. Well, space could be room with no end without its M. Looks for oil. Yeah, this is roof racks. So, with no end of space gives us room without M, which is roo. Looks for oil is fracks. That gives roof racks, which could be on estate cars. Hence, that may be on one's estates. Radio is crook. What is this? So crook could be a criminal. Yeah, and it is. It's a receiver. So, double definition here. Receiver can be a radio, and it can also be somebody who receives stolen goods, hence a crook. Nervous. Holding forth in loud, aggressive manner. I think this is shouty. So nervous is shy. Holding forth, holding out, slightly hesitant about that. And then shouty means in loud, aggressive manner. I think that's right. Object to name, having to be changed around. So this could be object, or it could also be object. Object to, resent. Wow. I think there could be quite a few clues, answers which fit this letter pattern. I don't feel great about resent, but if you resent something, you object to it. Name is N, the abbreviation. Having to be changed around, well, I think changed is reset. So reset about N gives resent, which means object to. I think that answer is justifiable. However, if there's a clearly better answer, then this will certainly be wrong rather than just an alternative answer. But what else could it be? I think the around at the end of the clue clearly suggests that that's part of the wordplay. Name is surely N, and it fits very well in between E and T. So object, and to be changed about N, something E, something ET. Yeah, I'm not happy with this answer, but I'm going to go with it. So just the top of the grid to go. Decline, deteriorate. So appointment is date, D at the beginning, 8 at the end, keeping or containing. Outside, exterior, dropping by, dropping X. By is a synonym for X. 3 by 4 in dimension is often written 3x4. Type of solid, a Platonic solid. Okay, fish almost. Fish is place, P-L-A-I-C-E. Almost means without its last letter. About, and then not about. About is a reversal indicator for not, to be caught. So we have not reversed. Inside place without E gives Platonic, which is a type of solid. Now let me do my very quick typo squiz. All the crosses look like how I want them to be. Yeah, Venus de Milo. I don't think there can be any alternative spellings. Well, let me just check the number of D's in this. Yeah, there's 1 in unloved. Okay, and I still got a question mark over resent, but I'm not going to revisit that. So the top right to go, 19 minutes down. Revolutionary. I think this is going to be a Jacobin, because a Jacobin is a revolutionary in 17th century England, I think. Task is job. Acquiring current, acquiring AC, which is short for alternating current, a type of electricity. And then home is in. Great, J is usually very helpful. Judges. Restricted choice of dessert. Yeah, this is justices. So this isn't an answer with or in the middle, as I was suggesting earlier, but Justices are judges. And if there's a restricted choice of dessert, well, just ices is a very restricted choice of dessert because there's only one dessert, ices. Woman. Verdi heroine who loses her head. I think this is Ida. I think the Verdi heroine is Aida, loses her head without the initial A. That gives Ida, which is a woman's name. Poorly dressed, apparently in old kingdom. Wow, slim pickings with the letter pattern. Consonants usually give you more traction. The definition looks like poorly dressed. Apparently could be AP or A double P. But what's the old kingdom beginning with A? Not getting that. Proclaimed aim to cuddle cat. So I mentioned earlier that proclaimed, well, could be a homophone indicator, but aim, I don't think that's what's happening here. Aim, I think, is end. To cuddle, I think, just means to include cat. So I think we're looking for a 5-letter cat. And an ounce is a type of wild cat. So ounce inside end gives enounced, which means proclaimed. And another vowel in 10 across, of course. So, poorly dressed, apparently, in old kingdom. Yeah, this is Aragon. So, poorly dressed, apparently, is one way of reading this answer is a rag on. And rag is poor clothing, so if you've got a rag on, you're poorly dressed. And then Aragon is an old kingdom of Spain, I think. So, there we go. That is everything done. Every clue solved, every clue explained. No empty squares. Submit, submit. Hope and pray. No errors. I was waiting for one to come up there in respect of resent, but it is correct. And the orange letter highlighted in Aragon simply indicates the last square that my cursor was on and is of no significance otherwise. So what a super puzzle. Absolutely splendid fun. Loads of really, really challenging clues and a wide range of vocabulary and general knowledge, just the way you've come to expect with the Times. So in terms of the snitch, I would say this is probably in the 70s perhaps. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that solve. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next times.